Episode of Hello World with me, Joy, your girl. Um, oh my goodness, I had a very interesting day today, and sorry about all of the laying back and whatnot. Um, but first, before I tell you about my day, I just want to remind everyone to like, subscribe, share, turn on your lovely notification bells. And if you can give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. I would definitely appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. What are my little tatted hearts? Oh, that's so cool. How'd you get the letters to be upside down like that? Hey, Dragonfly, what's going on? I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? And sorry about the shakiness. I don't have my tripod with me. Um, I'm not driving, which is a good thing. See, I'm hands free. Um, but so today you are, that's good. It's called magic. Whatever, Tatted. How was your day, Tatted? I hope you had a good one. You gonna have me all nauseous trying to read upside down, Tatted. All right. Ooh, it's cold. So I woke up this morning and I pretty much stayed in bed the entire day. I was in bed the entire day. I did not go anywhere. But then I called up a friend of mine and I said, "Hey, friend, what you doing?" And she was like, "Nothing." I was like, "Oh, you want to meet up for lunch?" And she was like, "Okay." And so we met up for lunch. Well, it was more like an early dinner. And now we are coming from this event where an author was talking about the Holocaust and how she's trying to keep it alive. And what I got from that particular story is one, that history is important, guys. That we need to pass on our memories to people. What up, Wanda? How are you? We need to pass on our memories to our children, our children's children, and everyone else. I apologize about the shakiness, guys. I left my tripod in the car. I'm not driving. So that's what I got from it. I had a colonoscopy and it turned out great. Oh my goodness. Thank God, Dragon. I'm so glad to hear that your colonoscopy results were positively negative. You know, negative meaning like good. That's in medical terms. Always good when you get a good report. So I'm glad that happened. And 5 years more of successful colon health for you, my friend. Wanda, I just came from, first of all, I stayed in the house all day. I came to my coworker, my friend coworker, and I just spent a little bit of time with her. And then she said, "Hey, there's this thing going on later. It's like a book reading, and they're going to be talking about, the Holocaust and whatnot." I was like, "Okay, let's go." I said, "Let's rock and roll." I want to learn about history, and I like learning about different things and perspectives. And it turns out the author, let me find the information because I did bring the pamphlet. This is the author right here. This is the author. Some of you might be wondering, like, why would I want to know about that? I said, you know what? Because, first of all, why not? Why not? And the story was intriguing. It was great. So basically, the author had a grandmother who she called Yaya. And her Yaya pretty much saved a family who was Jewish on the island. What was the island's name? Yeah, it was an island in Greece. Yeah, it was a small Greek island. I can't remember the name of it. And the colonoscopy is a walk-in park. It's to prep that. Yeah, man, I hate that drink. But now they make it easier for people, though. Anyway, um, she pretty much said her grandmother saved like one Jewish family's life, but it was health, right? That was the cool thing about it. And here's the caveat too. Um, Learn your history, spread your history, because the two young girls that her grandmother helped out of the Holocaust of Greece, that particular section. Um, they were 120 people who survived that disturbance, and once those 125 people landed to safety, they were told never to. We're just told forget about their past. Forget about their past. Never speak of it. Never think of it. Pretend like it never happened. So you have a 9-year-old and a 20-year-old sisters who completely forgot about it. And if it weren't for this author's ability to do research and to not stop researching, she found these two young ladies, and they pretty much probably put it in the back of their head so far that maybe they don't even recall certain things, but they never did tell their families about it. So now that they've moved on in life, the stories were never preserved. But luckily, and what really hit home too was she was saying how 5 years ago she got information from her father about their history. She said this year he's not able to do that. His sister, who was 7 years old at the time when the Nazis, when they did Heil Hitler, you were supposed to say it back. She didn't, so they beat the 7-year-old girl. She passed away too. So guys, if you remember anything about your history, about what you're doing now in your current life, pass it on to your kids. Tell them how important it is. Like, we may not go through all, hey, what up, Jawa? What's going on? We may not personally go through like treacherous situations in our lives, but we do need to maintain the integrity of our lives and our history. Like everything that we're doing now, like Wanda, perfect thing. You're instilling in your daughter the importance of servitude, of servanthood. And your daughter now can pass that on to her children when she has children. And then on and on and on and on. It's kind of like what we talk about with a legacy. And then she was talking about how she said back in 2014 there was a mass shooting at a JC, it's a Jewish community center, where they were holding singing auditions, and 2 people got killed. It was her grandfather, and no, it was her uncle and her nephew that passed away. And the guy who did the shooting was, shouting Heil Hitler because he thought he was going to be killing Jews, but they were not Jews. So it was a senseless murder. And she said, though, after she had gotten information, like I'm cutting up the story, but after she had finally gotten through with getting all of the information about the missing people, the sisters that she now found, her nephew and her father just got killed, and she had to explain that to her children. Her sister, who lost a father and a son, quit her wealthy job. She owned a wealth firm. She quit that job and decided to do an interdenominational awareness type group. And she said that her father and son's death were not going to be in vain, and something good was going to come out of it. So I thought that was so dope how everybody across the world is trying to do something to be the difference. And she kept saying, this is how they've made a difference. And I was just like, oh my goodness, this is what we talk about every day on Hello World. We talk about being there, continue to show love. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I have to talk to this lady. So at the end, I did reach out, I did speak. She did walk by me, and I did, try to briefly say something to her. I mean, hopefully she'll let information, I don't know. But I just said I really appreciated what you were saying about being a difference. I said, that's the name of my company. Normally, I don't go around trying to advertise myself, but it's just like, it's time. And then she also talked about how time is, hey Tam! She talked about how time is fleeting. And then she related the time to the experience that her father now obviously has Alzheimer's, cannot tell history of their family. And she was glad that she collected that history 5 years ago when his mind was still sharp. So guys, it's time for us to be the difference. It's time for us to pass on history. It's time for us to, if you have children or grandchildren or nieces or nephews, nephews, pull them aside and talk about your family's history, the importance of it. Talk about all the contributions that you have done, or your community has done, or your family, their grandparents, their aunts, their uncle. Like, this is important to preserve our heritages, right? Sorry about the shakiness. I'm trying my best to hold it, but bear with me. I should always keep my tripod in my bag no matter what. But I just said, let me come on Hello World, because I know by the time I get in, it's going to be after 10. And I try to keep my word about going on between 7 and 9. But guys, you tell me, what are you doing to preserve your family's heritage, your family's lineage, the history? Let a sister know. Dragonfly lady. Dragonfly lady had a good day today. Hey, Adam. I'm in Alaska. I'm in my hood. No, Adam, I just came back from this book reading. It's a international Holocaust book reading. So a friend of mine, we met up for lunch because I just called impromptu. We met up for lunch, and then she was like, I wanted to go to this thing, and I was like, okay, I'll go. I like to learn history. I like to know, I like to be aware of what's going on around me, because my life isn't just surrounded around like my own heritage and the things that have happened in my life. I need to understand everybody else's, because we all go through some sort of pains, trials, tribulations, and in order for us to understand each other, we need to be aware of each other's history and each other's likes, cares, dislikes, all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? So I didn't mind doing that. I bet you're warm with that part going. I'm in my hood, Tim. No, it wasn't depressing at all. She was actually talking about how she was talking about the importance of just being a difference. Adam, she said that a few times. I was like, oh my goodness, I need to meet this lady. She said that a few times. No, it wasn't depressing at all. Not at all, because it was a story of triumph. Like, her grandmother helped save a family's life in Greece, in a small community. The community like hid a family so that the Nazis couldn't find them and sent them to perish. It's wait. Let me see
about the burning of the papers in the church.
Oh yeah, and also they burned, like, in order for them to fit in and be like non-Jewish, they had to burn all of their papers. So like their birth certificates and all that stuff, it no longer exists. So that's why the history was kind of hard for them to find. But she found the family that her grandmother hid, and she reunited. And it was so funny. The grandmother that hid the two girls ended up being like, the author was friends or went to school with one of the girls' great-granddaughters or something like that. So like, it's 6 degrees of separation. Our world and our lives are that close. We are all intertwined. And she kept saying, we are all one. And I was like, yes, I say that every day. We may have different colors, we may have different heritages, we may speak different languages, but guess what? We all bleed red blood. Can't nobody tell me you bleed a different color. So if we bleed the same color, how in the world it separates us and keeps us in fear sometimes? So that's all I have to say about that. And that is a quote from. So Adam, how was your day? Amazing. So, like, I feel like my day was amazing. I feel like I learned. I feel like it was time well spent. I feel empowered. You know what I mean? I feel like, man, there's a lot of us that are out there trying to be the difference, and we're doing it in various different ways. She's doing it in her community. We're doing it, and across the board. Like, I'm not Jewish. But at least I understand that we are all one. And that's the message she kept bringing up, is that we are all one. I was like, Of course, I was the only one saying, I certainly was. And the lady sitting next to me kind of was giving me the side eye, like, but I was like, Can't help it. When something good, I'd have to say, Ooh, somebody's license plate says why.
Oh, yeah.
All Y's. Yeah, the cops will get her quick. She can't do no crime. I hate type
And her lights out on the back, too.
in my phone. You're in your hood, in the hood. That's right. I'm in West Orange, New Jersey right now. Or somewhere thereabouts. Oh, I'm in Livingston, New Jersey. Sorry. So I just said yes. That's what it takes sometimes, just to say yes. I had a good live stream. Lots of people watched, and we learned about selling books on Amazon. Oh my goodness, Adam. I forgot today was Wednesday. Guys, go check out Adam. Please, if you don't already have him, please go and check his channel out. He does lives every Wednesday at 2 o'clock, right, Adam? Or is it 2 or 3? One of those times. I was in traffic. If it were around 2 o'clock, I was in traffic trying to get to my friends so that we could have lunch. And we try to meet up at least once every 3 months or so. It's important to do so. You know, it's very important. Thank you, Joy. 3 p.m. That's right. I was close. I was in rush hour traffic around that time. Yeah, and Adam is a great supporter. He supports people. As long as he believes in you, he will support you. And I like those kind of people, because they're not just doing it just to do it. They actually have a purpose and a reason for why they do what they do. And I like that, Adam. I respect you for that. You know, I got your back. I just had to say that. I don't know how many people are here. I don't know. Maybe not anybody. Maybe just Adam and Wanda. Yes, everyone has had a story. And we all need to talk about it, right? Turn the TV off and let's talk about our stories. I think that's interesting. I think it's interesting. Like, I would love to hear about people and like, oh, my grandmother did this, my grandfather did that, and they are still doing this. And then she was talking about how she met with another guy, right? His name was what? Gio or Cleo or something like. I can't remember the name of his. I don't remember the name. But him, his mom, his brother, and his sister were the ones that lined up to get on the boat, because the Jews said that they had to go somewhere, so they were on a raft. And the mom said to him, "Jump off the boat now. You're a strong swimmer. I know you will make it." And she said that he said that's the first time he defied his mom, stayed on the boat. And he said that same night or the next day, when they woke up, his mom was sent to the infirmary. And what is it? It's not the infirmary. What's it called? She was in the gas. She basically was put in a gas chamber. So it was just him and his brother and his sister that survived. And then once they found freedom, both his brother and sister died of, what was the disease?
Was it typhus? I don't know.
Typhus. They died of typhus. Or tetanus? No, it was typhus. They died of typhus, like the day after they all got free. So he was the only one that lived. And long story short, he was like, nobody cared. When the author met him, she was like, he told her that nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about them. And she said every day he would go outside and feed the cats and the birds. And she was like, the reason why he fed the cats and the birds is because that's what he lived off of, eating cats every day. That was his meal, because he was starved. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's why, like, we need to listen to each other. You got people out here thinking that nobody cares. Like, I care. Like, I do care. I care about people and their stories. I will try my best to make time to listen to people as often as I can. Like, come on, guys. We need to start caring. Find out why people do what they do. What does it cost to care? Nothing but a little bit of your time. And this guy ate cats as a meal because he was that hungry. And so to pay it forward and to give back, he would go out every single day. At 97 years old, up until then, he would go out every single day to feed the cats and the birds because that's what he lived off of for very many years, because he was poor as a kid, he was poor, homeless, no family, and nobody cared. You do what you need to do to survive, absolutely, and we all do that every day in various ways. We all do. Life is about survival, and we're all surviving. Some of us, like I said, we're not always going to go through treacherous situations, but the simple fact is that we all are surviving of something. We all have a story, and we all are important, and we all need a little bit of time to each other, and not be doing not to do it grudgingly. It seems like a different way. Oh yeah, that's coming from a different direction. I'm always used to coming up the hill and then making that left.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Hey, AKA, how are you? It's good to see you guys out in these YouTube streets. I always try to make it my duty to like be kind to people as often as I can. But if you and I spirit don't match, then I just can't. It's something about it. I don't ignore my intuition anymore. I used to, and that got me in trouble. We are here. Hold on, guys. You want me to just get out right here?
Gonna come in?
No. Come on now. You know I never stay anywhere that long.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No problem. Hold on, let me mute the mic. All right, guys, I'm back. It's just dark. The only reason why it's dark is because there's no street lights here. Hold up. Oh. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. What up, JC? Yeah, I had you guys muted for a second. I was just saying goodbye. I had a good time. And it's dark because it's dark outside. I'm just gathering my stuff. I'm about to put you guys on a tripod and whatnot. So talk amongst yourselves while I get myself together. I gotta get myself together. Hey now. Hey now. Here, here's some light. You see my teeth? See? There's a little bit of light right there. Shine your light on me. Shine your light on me. Yes, you do what you need to do to survive. You need some light, Joy. I know, I don't like to have light. You know how it is, Tim. You know, uh-oh. Oh, guys, and I forgot. My tire is low. I have a really low deflated tire. Well, it's not deflated, but it's saying that, oh, I have 30 pounds. It's saying I need to inflate it to 35 pounds. And I knew this was low since yesterday. But I said, I'm on vacation. I'm not doing it till tomorrow. And then when it was time for me to drive out here, I was like, oh, snap. I was like, oh, snap. Oh, well, I'll just drive slow. But I will take care of the tire. It was cold last night. It was so cold last night to be doing all of that. Y'all gonna get a little bit of light soon. Trust me. As soon as I start driving, you'll see a little bit of light. I'm just on a street that doesn't have much light on it. Oh, Lord, it's cold. Oh, snap. A leaking tire also. Oh, you have one too? Yeah, I think it's from one of the plugs. Like, my tire was plugged before, and I think that it didn't get plugged properly. So, thank God for my dad. I'm gonna have him fix it. Nitrogen is amazing to use for tires. Really? Where do you get nitrogen from? Can you get that easily? Paper? Oh, Lord, I'm cold. This heat needs to kick on. All right. The SUV tires are $200 each. Oh, gosh. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a pair of tires. Now, if I only remember on how to get out of here. So what's everybody doing tomorrow? What is everyone doing tomorrow? I hope my memory serves me right and helps me to get out of here, because I don't even have... Hey! Oh, SA, let me tell you what happened to me tonight. So, like this afternoon, I pretty much kind of woke up and I was like, I called my friend and I was like, hey, do you want to go to lunch? And she was like, it's already almost 2:30, 3 o'clock. You want to do an early dinner? I was like, okay. And so I came and met her, and we used to work together, guys. We used to work together, and we no longer work together. And I try to keep up with her. We try to keep up with each other, you know, every once in a while, because you really should, right? And so I was already off, and I said, you know, I've been trying to live my life just to live and not really worry about stuff. And in doing so, she was like, well, where do you want to go? I was like, I don't know. Let's just go to that Chinese food place that we went to once before. And so we went to this Chinese food place, and when she was driving, she was saying, oh yeah, there was this event that I wanted to go. It's a reading or whatever. And being that I know that I don't really see her often, I said, okay, I'll come. Let's go. I'll just go. You know? Sorry, Joy and everyone. I have to go. Be safe, Joy. No problem, Wanda. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate ya. So I try my best to be there for everyone as much as I can. And, you know, she's a little older, so I said, why not, you know? Doesn't hurt. And I'm glad that I came. I'm glad that I just had it in me to call her. Oh, wait, my tire went down to 27. It turned on at 30. Now it's at 27. But these are the things we need to do, guys. We need to look out for each other, even if it's for a couple of hours. I could have said no and just said, let's meet up for early dinner and go on about my business. But I wanted to give a little extra time because I know her situation and such. You're going to get a lot more light soon. I'm just driving. And I have my tripod, so it's not as jittery. Driving. Speaking of that, I haven't heard from Beck Girl. I haven't seen her in here in a long time. Beck Girl. See, you got more light now. Lord, shine your light on me. Dang, the light just turned green and they ready to hump people up. And I'm dying of thirst. But I do know when I get closer to my destination, I'm definitely going to... What was that song say? Nope. Oh, I don't want to do that. This is where it gets tricky because I don't know where in the world. I think I need to be in this lane in order to go. And of course, they don't have lights on. So how am I supposed to know? I think I need to make a left somewhere. Let me see. Look now. Oh, I have to do this turnabout. Is this it? No. I refuse to stop here. Oh well. I have to stop here though. That light was a little too long to be going through it. I'm thirsty. Hold on. Super thirsty. This is the only way I can do it. I'm so sorry. Joy, you need to use a Waze. No, I use Google Maps, but I can't use Google Maps and be on live at the same time. At least I don't think so. Let me see. I talked back real quick. Yeah, I see her on Telegram all the time, Tim. But I haven't seen her at Hello World in a while. Ooh, that water felt good. I like my Google Maps. It gets me where I want to go. So that's why I don't have it up right now, because I'm on here. Although I think, look, get out my lane. Although I think that we could do multi-view, but I think it was too late to try it. I needed to put that on first. Not it. I'm about to bust the most illegalist turn I have to do because I don't see no sign. I think that was the turn I was supposed to do. I don't know. We're gonna make a way out of nowhere. I'm telling you that much. We're gonna make a way out of nowhere. What is Deezer? I've never even heard of Deezer. I think I was supposed to do that cutabout, if memory serves me correctly. Oh, come on. Now where am I going? I was doing so good. Now I feel like I'm definitely going places that I shouldn't be going. Oh, wait a minute. No. No, I am going right. I'm going right! Yes! Yes! I did it right! Oh, but I need to get in the right lane. I did it right! I'm back in time! I didn't need the GPS on. I did it all by myself. Yes, I'm excited. I'ma dance, 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 dance like I want to. I want to. Yes, I made it. So, I need to get air for my tire. Then I need to get my tire looked at because obviously there's a little leak somewhere since it keeps on going down. And we can't have that. Because when the snow come, I'm going to be, up the creek. Cookie Monster. Was I saying Cookie Monster? I need to go. All right, Adam. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. Waze is better than Google? For real? I must try then. One day I shall. Is that something I have to yeah, I have to download the app. I'm gonna try it though, just because I want to see. But all in all, I had a good day. I hope you guys had a good day too. My mouth is so dry. Waze is in the Google Play Store. Yeah, I gotta look at that up. It's so important, guys, though. Like, on a serious note, it's so important. It's super important that we reach out and touch each other's thing. And your word might be the saving grace of that moment and that day. Don't be afraid. Even though it's nerve-wracking, I get it. It's real nerve-wracking to sometimes talk to people and to say, hey, to reach out and say hello. So it's so nerve-wracking to do that. But guess what? If your heart is saying to do it, you best do it. And a lot of times my heart tells me to reach out to people. It was for a reason that was necessary. So that's why I live my life like that. I have no problems doing it. Am I shy sometimes? Absolutely. I'm very shy. Because, nobody wants their ego to be burst. Like, what you want? How about that? That's the first thing. Like, you reach out to somebody and say, hey, what's going on? How are you? And they be like, what do you want? Or they don't even bother responding to you. Like, that's embarrassing. But guess what? You don't know the effect of your reaching out, what it's doing, even though you may not have a response. You know what I'm saying? So do it anyway. I had a good dinner too. We went to a Chinese food restaurant, and I had the mei chow, and the mei chow is basically, the flat noodles, and I had vegetables to go with it. Vegetable mei chow. That's what I ate. And I ate the whole plate because that was the only meal that I had all day. And then this little book signing, we had dessert. So I was like, ooh, my sweet tooth got handled then. I had bacalao. I'm probably saying it wrong. But there's that Greek dessert. I had that. I had something that was like a little ball, but it was sweet, so I don't care. Then I had a little bit of hummus, spicy hummus with some cucumbers. I tore that up. And I had a cupcake like a vanilla lemon cupcake. It had no icing on top. It was just a cupcake. And I'm like, somebody just baked a cupcake and didn't put no icing in on top. And I was like, okay, let me try that dinner. And I had a sweet snack afterwards, and I enjoyed it. They had mixed fruit, but I didn't want no fruit. I didn't eat fruit. But yeah, it was done at, the Jewish Community Council. That's where I was. And I'm glad that I went. And I do sometimes get, embarrassed to go to these things because, yeah, I was the African American person in the room, literally. Not only was I the only African American person in the room, I was the youngest person in the room too. But that's all right though. At least I'm showing like I'm interested in African American person in the room. Okay, I was the only African American female in the room. And I'm pretty sure they were like, where did you find this? I'm not a part of a Jewish council, but I'm sure they were like, what you doing here? I don't feel like I got that look, but my head was down most of the time anyway. And I was with my friend, my former coworker. And, so that's how I found out. And I'm so glad that I went because I did get some meat and bones out of it. I did get some substance and it was good. It was time, like I said, it was time well spent and I enjoyed it. So what adventure will I be doing tomorrow? I don't know. Only time will tell. But I know I will not be getting up that early. But not only will I not be getting up early, I'm going to try my best to just let the day flow like how I did today. Sometimes, guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Sometimes when I have time off, I get guilty. I feel guilty, like I shouldn't have time off. Like, okay, you have time off from your day job, but now you should be double timing with your business. And like I should be like really out there shopping my business because I'm off. And being off means like, get on your grind. So sometimes I feel guilty when I really do like sit there and do nothing. But it was time well spent because if I wasn't doing anything, then I probably would be at work and I wouldn't have been able to catch up with my former coworker and hang out with her for a little bit and help time ease for her and make time feel good for her, So I don't know, guys. There's always a reason for the things that happen in our lives, So just take things in stride and just enjoy the time, enjoy the ride. So I was hanging out with Stephanie, 50 and climbing mukbang, biology. I jumped into Just Bambi's chat for a little bit. So yeah, I was just sitting, watching people all day. But I enjoy them. I enjoy those people. I really do. I enjoy them. They're great people, and I'm glad that our paths crossed. And I hope that life will continue to have all of our paths keep crossing for however long that can happen. So I definitely enjoyed today, even though I sat in bed all day up until now. And when I went outside, I was like, ooh, it's hot outside. I had my hood on. I felt like I was the only person with a hood on. I probably was, but I enjoyed it. It was so warm. I haven't checked out my, if you haven't already, check out the video I just posted today. I got super dope footage of, just nature. I got super dope footage of nature. And then I read a quote that was like really cool too. So if you don't have people, you need to check out each other in the chat. Then Stephanie 50 and Climbing, Biology, LSP Productions, Just Bambi Doe. Check all of them out, man. Check them out. Support them. They all do different things for me in my life. They all serve a beautiful purpose in my life. And I'm so glad that I've gotten the opportunity to meet them. Hopefully, like I said, that our paths will continue to cross and that all of our paths here on Hello World continues to cross as well. Because without each other, it's going to be hard to survive. You know what I mean? So, Oh, what I miss? Tim said next time I'm in Newark, I will hit you up. For real, you come to Newark, Tim? Who that? Wait. Tim Winter. Okay. Tim, you come to Newark? I didn't know that. Yeah, for sure. I definitely, and like, I told you when I was in Delaware / Baltimore, I told you when I was there, I'll definitely, did you do any more custom, Newark, Delaware. You say he cleared that up quick. No, Newark, Delaware. The next time I plan on doing a little day trip and it brings me to Newark, to Delaware, I definitely will hit you up, Tim. Because I have you on Telegram and whatnot. So I definitely will. Don't be shy. Hey, what up? I'm driving, so it's going to be hard for me to like really read the chat. But welcome, Don't Be. I hope that you are having an amazing day and that your life is an instrument of shining. And man, that's another thing she was talking about. She was like, let our lights shine. I was like, yes, girl. I was like, yes, I definitely have to talk to you. Because I feel like when you have common goals and common bonds, like you really need to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I gave her my information, so it's up to her if she wants to stay connected. You know, it's up to her if she wants to stay connected. Because I tried. I could have stayed in my little shy little person that I am and not said a word and be like, man, what if? And the cool thing is she's a TV producer too, an NBC TV producer. And I think that was the motivation for you, like, girl, you better do this. You never know. You never know. You have my cell phone number? I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, what up? Happy birthday. Don't be shy. I hope you had a beautiful day. Hey, Kingdom Boy. How are you? Welcome back to Hello World. Okay, Tim. Ooh, 245. Ooh, it's a whole fire hydrant in the middle of the street, like a whole fire hydrant. Yo, if anybody runs that over, their car is done. The whole axle is done. That whole thing is done. How are you dropping a whole fire hydrant off of your car? That's crazy. Hopefully there's no line for the tire to get my tire, put air on my tire. Let me see. Ooh, 411. Okay, my car went up 30 pounds. It's cold outside. I don't want to be doing that. Oh, Tim, I just saw your message pop up. My day was awesome. I'm at the birthday dinner. Ooh, good. What you eating? Ooh, what you eating? Don't be shy. If you don't mind sharing, how old are you? You don't have to share if you don't want to, because I don't share what my age is. I always tell everybody I'm ageless. You're eating at Big Boys? What's that? What kind of food is that? I've never heard of it. Now you have, okay, Tim. Is this an old episode? Why you say that, JC? Why you say, is this an old episode? You crazy. It's buffet? Oh, it's a buffet. Okay. I like a Chinese food buffet? Like, what kind of buffet? Having deja vu? Uh-oh, that means we were here at one point in time. Ooh. Still searching for the books. Okay, book fairs down here. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. How is the custom work coming along, Tim? One day, not only do you have to come on and talk about, you and Octavia need to come on and talk about loss, but you also need to talk about your business too, Tim. Because people, I showed people the pictures that you sent me, but they really need to get to know you because you're all over YouTube. You just turned 19. Oh, congratulations. No, you get pizza and good stuff. Okay, good. That's beautiful. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, Tim, you and Octavia need to come on Hello World so we could talk about healing. I mean, talk about loss. Because that's a topic we all need to talk about. Taking a break for now on the furniture. Okay, that's not a problem because I know that's very time consuming. Oh yeah, Wanda left, but I wanted to show her the gloves. They're back in my possession. Where this dump truck going? How are you just gonna pull up the side? He's just gonna pull up beside me. You know, they say deja vu is really you actually going through or experiencing something that you already went through. I got a baby brother coming. Oh, okay. This truck better not try to ran me over. See, I said ran, not run. He better not ran me over. Look now, I probably be done forgot that I need air in my tire. I think I might purposely forget. No, Joy, be responsible. I will, fine. See, sometimes you have to talk it through with yourself. Yes, you have it frequently. Ooh. Pay attention, JC. Pay attention when that happens. We're naming my baby brother Ted. I found it, JC. Going to be listening to Cookie Monster something. Right now, all I would like is a drink of water. The next time I will use Waze. Wait, there's literally a Cookie Monster with Waze? Ooh, that sounds cool and interesting at the same time. I think I might want to use it now that you said there's a Cookie Monster with Waze. Reminds me of my childhood. Cookie Monster. I'm still excited because I had a good day. It was better than I expected. It was. What up, Glitter Boy? How are you? You got off the stage again? Yeah, Cookie Monster gives you directions. Yay. Does he sound like Cookie Monster too? Yo, for real, if he sounds like Cookie Monster, then Google Maps you done. Do they have a Tickle Me Elmo? For real? Cookie Monster is talking to you on Waze? I'm definitely turning in. Your second concert. Congratulations, Glitter Boy. What songs did you sing, Glitter Boy? Oh, let me turn it down there. Ooh, I have that joint up on 5. Wait. Hey, Dad's Vintage. We got something in the mail today. Ah! Woo! Yes! Yay! I'm even excited. Dad's Vintage got his mail. It's about time. It's about time. It happened. I think you would have gotten it yesterday if it weren't a holiday. Where can I hear your music? Oh yes, Glitter Boy. We would love to know that. I am so excited. Yay! Did Kendall love it? Dad's Vintage, did Kendall love it? Claiming his book? That sounds like Yoda. Cooper under the weather. Oh, I hope he feels better. I'm so glad. See, everything has a reason. So now he can open his book and read it, and hopefully he'll, not think too much about not feeling good. Because sometimes you start feeling good when you don't realize, when you start to get distracted with other thoughts. Kind of takes away from the pain and such. Oh, yay! Oh, she is! Oh, that's so cute! I hope she doesn't get tripped up because they're so big. Aww. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. My heart has just gone and skipped 20,000 beats. I am super happy right now. I'm super happy right now. Can't nobody take me off my high right now. Remember yesterday we were talking about excited to get excited? Oh my goodness. Kendall. Oh, Dad's vintage. You have to take a picture of her feet if you can. I would love to see a picture of her feet with the socks on. That'd be so cute. My music is available every day outside of the shower. I was talking to my coworker earlier when we were eating lunch, an early dinner, and she was like, do you have plans on doing anything else? I was like, no. I was like, well, you know, the thought crossed my mind to do an infant book of quotes. What do you guys think of that? If I did an infant book of quotes, you know, infant quotes that the parents can read to their kids. And you know, it's not going to be no goo goo gaga, nothing. It's going to be for real stuff. You think that'd be dope? Should that be something I do? Infant book of quotes. I think I'm going to do it. See, I've talked about it already. I think I need to do it. Hopping in the shower now. Catch you. Okay. What do you guys think about that? Be careful, Dad's Vintage Garage. I'm not in a band. I do solo. Okay. You guys think I should do an infant quote book? I would need the parents to really be like, for real. Can't get slippery. JC, you are so caring. You want to make sure everybody's well. But a lot of people can get seriously hurt in the shower. My aunt, she fell in her shower tub and, you know, she had to wait for somebody to come and get her because she hit her head. Octavia, you think I should? Oh my goodness. I have a new project now. Wait, am I turning at the right place? Yes. I have a new project now. I feel good and confident. Joy, if you want to hear my music, it's on Apple Music, SoundCloud. It's not on YouTube or Spotify. All right, so type out where we can find it. Glitter Boy. Type out the name of your album so we can look it up over there. Crystal tells me she is taking a shower. I always tell her that that's fine. Just leave mine here. Crazy. Look at how this car just came barreling out the driveway. I'm glad they decided to slow down. So tomorrow, I'm going to start writing my infant quotes book. I already have, I think I'm going to do like 10 pages most. 10 pages most. And I know exactly how I'm going to do it. But I don't think I can share it with you guys all the way. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's wise to share all your plans with everybody. Oh, good. There's nobody by the air machine. So I will fill my air without waiting. It looks like both of them are working today. People be breaking up the air machine stuff. I always notice that when stuff is free, people don't take care of it. Ooh, what happened right there? Oh no, I scratched my thing. All right, guys. I'm going outside real quick to put air in this tire. Aren't you glad that I did the responsible thing to like go ahead and take care of this tire now? Aren't you happy? Aren't you proud of me? Aren't you guys proud of me? I'm proud of me. I'll take you with me. Because why should I have to be cold all by myself? I want you guys to feel the cold air with me. Actually, it's not that cold. It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. Just don't fall. Lower you down. I have not gone to the gym. stay. Stay. I have not gone to the gym. Did I go on Sunday? I have not gone to the gym in so long. I feel like something's wrong. I feel like I feel like I did myself a disservice. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice by not being here. Maybe I should go tonight. What? The heck? Is that broken? It was like letting all the air out of my tire. Error. Let me try this one. Let me try this one. Oh yeah. Houston, we have air. That other one was taking air out of my tire. It took it down to 21 pounds. I think I'm going to the gym tonight, guys. It's putting air in there, so I'm happy now. I'm gonna go to the gym tonight. Go with my intuition and go. All right, JC, enjoy. I think I'm gonna go to the gym tonight. Ooh, I almost got ran over by this lady. And I mean, like, she was coming in guns blazing. I'm gonna go to the gym tonight. I made up my mind. I'm gonna go get a workout in because I haven't worked out in a long time. So I'm gonna do that. I hope she's proud of herself. Yep, my tires are all good now. All right, guys. So since it seems like everybody is doing, remember, be kind to each other, be good to each other. Check out those channels that I was telling you about, Adam's Exploits. Check out Stephanie's 50 and Climbing Mukbang. Wait, what's the name of Glitter Boy's song? Scratch my name, and the name is not Glitter Boy, only YouTube. Okay, the name of my album is called Neon Lights, and it's not released yet, but the name of my EP is called Candy Kid. Check out Tim. You better make time to come on the show. Octavia, you too. I'm so serious. Yeah, I'm in the car now. I'm in the car. My tire is good. But I'm going to go to the gym tonight. I've already made up my mind. I'm going to go. I don't even know what time it is, but I think they close like in the morning, like early morning. So I'm going to go now because I feel like I've been doing my body a disservice all week. Check out Veology. Check out it's VEE-ology. Check out Just Bambi Doe. Check out who else? LSP Productions, Team Build with Geo. Check out Flower Glamorous. And remember, you are beautiful, you're amazing. There is no mistake about you. And continue to be the difference in everything that you do, guys. And remember to take the time out to understand and learn your history from the people that are still in your lives, whether it be an older person, your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts, and then start instilling your traditions in the people in the future that's coming up. Because we need to preserve our history, guys. We need to preserve our names, leave a legacy, and make sure it's worth living. So until we meet again, and don't forget to check out the video I posted today, please. Until we meet again, guys, I will be here tomorrow. We'll have a good conversation. And you are loved, you are loved, and everything about you is beautiful. Just remember that. So, another episode of Hello World.